These are delicious chicken and chips with gravy. Hey salam, I hope you guys are well. Halal Chef is back for another video, and this time I'm making chicken and chips. I'm gonna serve these chicken and chips with a mouth-watering gravy and a mushroom puree. Watch till the end of the video for a surprise. Without further ado, let's get started. Halal Chef presents. Let's start with the chicken. Grab your mortar and pestle. Here with the garlic cloves. Few twigs of thyme adds a bit more aroma, a bit more flavor in there. Get rid of any stems, you just want the leaves in there. Now with the smoked paprika, a good touch of that. Of course, we're gonna add our black pepper. Don't be shy with the pepper, generous amount of it. Here goes some of this Hawaiian sea salt. Finally, I've got here some of the sumac. It's gonna uplift the flavors a bit. Now slowly you want to start muddling this and get this into a nice paste. Or you can see this has turned into a nice paste. Let's add a good touch of oil in there to bring everything together. And of course we're gonna use the same oil on the chicken. So mix that. There's a lot of flavor going on. We don't want to complicate it too much. The paste is nice and smooth, but it's not too fine, as you can see. Now have a little taste and adjust anything if you need to. That's perfect. Set aside for now. Alright, so here I'm using a full chicken. I'm just gonna make sure it's nice and dry before we season it and apply our mixture onto it. If you want, you can use drumsticks, legs, any part of the chicken, you know. Alright, so that looks great. Now grab your marinade. Now we're going to stuff the chicken with all the mixture. Try to go under the breast. Try to push the marinade all around the breast so it's properly distributed. Make sure to add the marinade inside the chicken as well. And now you're gonna do the same with the legs.
You win.
And I'll just stuff the other part of the leg as well. Any leftover oil from the marinade, make sure to apply all across the chicken. Now if you really want, you could leave this to marinate for overnight. You could add some cuts to the chicken, but I'm gonna leave it as it is. I want to keep the chicken nice and juicy. Alright, so finally I'm gonna throw in some of the smoked paprika onto there. Now if you want, you could stuff it with some of the butter as well, but I like to add butter later. And I remove the chicken onto this oven tray. Just gonna add a light pinch of salt onto there. Now if you marinated the chicken overnight, then you need to bring it to room temperature. Now the chicken goes into our preheated oven at 220 Celsius for around 25 minutes. And then we're going to reduce the temperature to around 180 Celsius. And we're going to let this cook for around 35 to 40 minutes. We're looking for an internal temperature of 75 Celsius. Trust me, this is one of the best chicken that you're going to try.
Perfect.
Now for our delicious onion gravy, of course we're going to start by thinly slicing some of the onions. Slice them properly so they will just melt away. Alright, let's cook it. Turn up the heat on low medium. Here with a good touch of oil. Here with the onions. We're going to cook the onions nice and slow and let them caramelize. This will take a while, so be patient. Just add a light pinch of salt onto them. Alright, so that's exactly what we're looking for. Now we're going to remove these onions. Now in the same pan, throw in knobs of butter. Now in that, throw in the plain flour. Give that a mix and cook the roux. You want to toast that flour, get a nice color on that. Should take you around 2 minutes. Alright, so that's exactly what we're looking for. It's got a beautiful color on it. Now at this point of time, we're going to mix in the stock. I'm using a chicken stock. Just slowly mix that in. Now in that, I'm going to throw in some of this fresh thyme. Now let this come to a simmer. Season with a good touch of black pepper. Here with the salt. Just a light splash of this Worcester sauce. And finally a layer pinch of this MSG. Give that a really good mix. Smells amazing in the kitchen. Or when it starts to simmer, this is the best time to throw in your onions. And just mix that and continue to cook this until you have the desired consistency. Alright, so it's been around 8 to 9 minutes and our gravy is looking beautiful. At this point of time, we're going to remove this thyme. So make sure those onions stay in there. So that's the consistency I'm looking for. It looks amazing. At this point of time, you can just turn off the heat. Now you do have the option of adding your leftover juices into this. It's gonna add more flavor. Our mouth-watering delicious onion gravy. Done. Have a little taste. That is so tasty. You guys gonna really enjoy this. This chicken will go great with some of this mushroom puree. Here go some of the chestnut mushrooms. They got more flavor. You wanna thinly slice them. Also thinly slice some of the shallot and some of this garlic for more flavor. And now grab yourself a pan with a good touch of oil. Let them get nice and hot. Now with your mushrooms, with the shallots and our garlic, some of this fresh rosemary and thyme. The heat is on medium, by the way. Give that a really good mix. I'm gonna sweat those mushrooms and get a nice char on them. It should take you around 6 to 8 minutes. Make sure to cook this properly. It's almost done. You're getting that beautiful golden brown color on those. That's exactly what we're looking for. Alright, once you have this amazing color on the mushrooms, I'm gonna deglaze with some of the white vinegar. Season with a good pinch of salt and black pepper. Don't be shy with the black pepper. Alright. A quick mix to that. Turn the heat to low. I'm gonna mix in some of the double cream. And finally I'm gonna mix in some of the butter as well. A quick mix to that and let the butter melt. And now just turn off the heat. Get rid of the thyme and the rosemary. Now let the mixture cool down a bit and then add it into a blender. Now you wanna blend this until it's nice and smooth. Alright guys, let's check this. Oh, I think it closes too tight. Oh, that looks amazing. Have a little taste. That is so delicious. I have a mouth-watering mushroom puree. Done. For the chips, I'm using a steak cut. Frozen chips take around 7 to 8 minutes to cook. I'm looking for a nice golden brown color on these. Now let's remove these. And I'll remove the chips into a bowl. Now we're gonna season it generously with some of the seasoning. It has smoked paprika, cayenne pepper and salt. I have a mouth-watering steak seasoned chips. Done.
Fire!
Alright guys, our mouth-watering chicken is done. It looks so delicious. Let the chicken rest for at least 10 to 15 minutes before you cut it. Alright guys, let's plate this up. First goes your chicken. Looks so delicious. I have a mouth-watering seasoned chips. And finally serving it with some of this gravy. Add some of this mushroom puree. And now the chicken goes onto there. Garnish it if you like and add your chips onto there. For our raspberry lemonade with the fresh raspberries. 2 slices of lemon, some of this lime, 1 sprig of fresh thyme, some of this sugar, you could use sugar syrup instead, and finally some of this raspberry syrup. Now give that a good muddle. Alright, so that looks great. Throw in the ice, and finally with the soda water. Now cover this up and give this a good shake. Now grab your chilled glass. Now pour that in slowly. Our refreshing raspberry lemonade. Done. It looks amazing. Alright guys, I'm gonna try this. It looks delicious. Let's try the chips first. Some of the gravy. Bismillah. Wow, those are so delicious. The gravy is cooked to perfection. Has so much flavor. Oh, now I'm gonna try the chicken on its own first. Let's try with some of that gravy. Bismillah. Wow, that is so mouth-watering, trust me. The chicken is perfectly cooked. Feel free to serve this with some of the salad if you like. Or now I'm gonna try with some of the mushroom puree. Bismillah. That is so flavorful. Chicken is cooked to perfection, absolutely. Look at that. The chicken has an amazing flavor with the garlic, thyme, and the smoked paprika has a nice touch to it. The chicken and the mushroom puree goes very well together. Alright, let's try our refreshing raspberry lemonade. Let's get the raspberry first. Let's get it. Bismillah. Wow. That is just so refreshing. I just finished it. Let's try a bit more. Bismillah. The best way to end the meal with some raspberry lemonade. So good. You guys gonna absolutely love this. Oh man, that meal was amazing. You guys gonna really enjoy it. Can we please get this video to 5,000 likes and please share with your family and friends. I would really appreciate it. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, make sure you like. Inshallah, see you next time. Until then, salam. Make for your mom, make for your dad, make for your family. Enjoy.